Hello, this is Brian Bracken. In this video, we're going to actually be discussing on how to add sections, columns, and modules to a page. Okay, so what we're going to do, first thing, is we're going to click on Pages, and we're going to add a new page. This way we can have a blank page so we can show you the edits. Let's put in here something as a title for the page. What we're going to do is we're going to click on Use the Divi Builder. Now we notice that there are two different selections here. One is using the default editor. We'll use the Visual Builder first, then we'll show you how to do the same thing in the Divi Builder. Okay, let's click on Use Visual Builder. The Visual Builder starts to load. Okay, so once the Visual Builder is loaded, we notice that there's very little on this page. The only thing we see is here a plus sign, and then also a plus sign here. What this does, this plus sign adds a row. So let's click on Add a Row. It gives you a few different selections. You can actually have a single column, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, and then various other selections of columns. Let's just do a single column for right now. Now once that single column has been loaded, what we're going to have is we're going to have the ability to add a new module. Now notice the different selections that we have within a new module. There are a number of them. Just to show you how this will work, what we'll do is just add, at this point, text. Okay, here's text. So we'll just click on text. Now the text settings pops up. We can select the type of color that we want the text to be in. We actually can select the text orientation. That would be either left, center, right, or justified. At this point here, we'll be adding in the content. So this will be just text, content only. We can add media and things like that within using this box in this editor. Right now though, we'll just put in text. Okay, so this is a test of the PowerBlog text module. And if we scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that there are a few other selections. But for right now, what we're going to do is just use this bit of text to just show you what's happening. Now, when we're finished and satisfied with what we see there, we're going to click the Save Changes. Now we may want to add another section, so we'll click on this blue plus sign and add a new section. Now we have a number of different types of sections. We have specialty, full width, and also regular. At this point, we'll just click on regular as an example. Now it's going to ask you to insert a row. In here, what we'll do is we'll do 2 columns. Again, what happens is now it pops up and asks about inserting a module. Let's go search for another simple. Let's add in an image. Let's click on image. It's going to ask you to upload an image, so let's click upload. And so let's add in a file. So we'll upload files, and we're going to select a file. And why don't we just add in this logo here, Power Lead System. So we'll click on Open. You can see that the image has been selected. Now what we want to do is click Upload an Image, and we can see that the Power Lead System logo has been uploaded. We can add in an alternative text, and this is very important if you are doing SEO. We can add in a URL link, and we can classify where we want it to load into either the same window or add a new tab. We can have slide in animation if we would like, so let's just do one as a fade in. Okay, so once we have all of our selections corrected and added in, all we have to do is click the check mark. That'll save the changes. Now notice here we have another blank module area. So to add a new module, what we do is then click again the plus sign, the gray plus sign. That's a module. Let's add in something else. Let's see, how about a countdown timer? We'll click on a countdown timer, and we'll click on November 30th. And at 12 noon. And we can make the counter, the background, the color that we'd like. Let's make this something along the line of a black one. Then now we have our countdown timer. We can title the countdown timer by just typing in countdown timer title. There we have it. We have another module all set up. Now to be able to save that again, we'd click the check mark, Save Changes. To save this page, what we'd do is we click again the 3 dots, expand settings, and then we would click either Save Draft here or Publish. Right now, we'll just publish this page. So we'll click Publish. When you see the check mark, you know that that page has been published. The page is now live. Okay, so let's do the alternative method, and that's using the dashboard. We're going to go to the dashboard, and we're going to go to Pages again. We could use Pages or Posts. It's the same methodology, either with a post or with a page, but for example purposes, I'm just using Pages right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is add another page so we can see the other method. Okay, we're going to put in here again something like test page, and instead of using the Visual Builder, we're going to use the Divi Builder. So let's click on Use the Divi Builder, and now we're in the Divi Builder. We can see that there is quite a difference here because now we have already one section, a row, and we're wanting to insert a column. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a standard section. We're going to click standard section. Now it's going to ask us to insert a column because we're in a new row. We'll go with just a single column. We'll click on single column. We can see that's been added. Now what we need to do is add a module. So we'll click on insert module. Let's add in circle counter. Now we're going to title the circle counter as circle it. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in a number, so it'll be something like 100. Do we want the percent sign? Yes. The text color is dark, and then the bar background color, we could select whatever color we would like. Right now it's selected for this color right here. Now what we need to do to be able to save that is just click Save and Exit. To be able to see what that looks like, all we need to do now is click Preview, and we'll go to the page and we'll see what happened. There's the circle. It had a little bit of animation on it. It went to 100%. I called it Circle It. Okay, let's go back to our page now. Say for instance we want to delete a section. All we need to do is click the X here, and then that deletes the complete section. Now let's add in a column here again. We'll add in 2 columns. We'll insert a module. Let's put in here search. And this is a search box that we'll have, and we have it set for the type of orientation for the text. We could actually have left, right, center. Let's go with center again. Do we want the search box to exclude pages? We could click yes if we'd like. Normally you'd want the search to search all pages and all posts. What we'll do here is we'll just leave these 2 checked as no. It also asks whether or not we want to exclude categories. Do we want to hide a button? No. Placeholder text. We could put search. Now that will give us a search box. So let's save and exit. Again, let's look at the preview. Notice now we have a search box. Okay, so we could type in anything in there and that'll search for it. So we'll just search for Divi. Now you'll see all the pages that Divi is found on. Now let's go back to the dashboard, to the editor. Let's add in another module. So we're inserting another module in, and let's put in something like number counter. We'll call this number counter. This will be the title for the number counter, and then we'll put in a number, say 100. Do we want the percent sign on? No. Okay, so now what we'll do is, since we have that set up, we'll save and exit, and let's preview this and see what it does. Notice now we have a number counter. Now let's go back to the editor. So that's how we add in modules. If we want to add in a section again, we would click section here, full width section, specialty section, or from the library. So let's click standard section again. Notice now it asks us immediately, do we want to insert a column? Yes, we'll do a full width column. Then it asks us here, insert modules. To insert a module, we just click the plus sign, and then we can add in any module that we'd like to. So if we want to add in a comment, we click on comments. It gives us, do we want to show the avatar? Do we want to show a reply button? Do you want to show comments count? We'd click and save. To make it very simple for you, where it already adds pre-selected sections and modules, columns, and rows, you'd use the load from library, and we have a number of different templates here that you can use. These particular templates will help you be able to build a beautiful page without all the work of trying to figure out what to use as in sections, modules, columns, and so forth. So if we want a full width page, just as an example, we'd click load, and immediately we have the text already formatted, the header formatted. We can see what this looks like, this page, by just clicking preview, and we can see the change. Now we have the page title already set up. We have a standard page section. We have the 2 columns and a 3 column. It's already set and ready to go. Okay, so let's go back. Now the last thing that we have to do on this page is we have to save the page either as a draft or we want to publish it. So let's publish this page right now, so then we'll be finished. So click Publish to save the page. Now the page is saved and we're finished. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll look forward to seeing you on another one.